G'day viewers, we recently looked at the roasting warehouse in South Fremantle and it's got another cafe right next door, cheek by jowl, called the Continental Cafe. And yeah, that's the roasting warehouse in the background there, and this one's the Continental the Cafe, a gourmet grocer as well. You might remember what Trovatino's was like years ago before they converted into a cafe. They used to be like a fruit and veggie shop, etc., and then they got into the cafe business. This place looked pretty good. I'm going to be back for the authentic Italian gelato. It looked excellent, and they were clearly baking their own sausage rolls and stuff on site. I had a mushroom medley with feta and chili and poached eggs for breakfast, and it was pretty damn good, except for the overload of chili. I thought, this is, oh God, but the third or fourth place where I've had mushrooms with chili in the last couple of weeks. Seems to be a craze sweeping Western Australia, and this time I thought they just did too much chili. But I don't have any more photos of the food or coffee, so let's just have a look at the cyclists that were going past on a Friday morning. Yeah, I was having the day off, and this is what a casual weekday in Fremantle looks like in terms of cycling. I didn't see any of the usual lycra-clad road warriors out there. There were no pelotons zooming back and forth. This was a bit after 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was just the locals casualing around, I guess. Yeah, this place looked, it was good. It was a nice outdoor eating area, choice of two places to park the bikes. Coffee was good. I guess being a gourmet deli, they've probably got some other nice stuff in there as well. And yeah, couldn't go wrong. Now, this lady was interesting, riding in a bathrobe. And you might be thinking, why is she riding in a bathrobe? Well, because a lot of people, any day of the week, not just weekends, ride down to the beach. Some with pets and some without pets. I saw a lady today zooming along on an e-scooter leading her dog. And this I thought was interesting. There's a bloke there with a snorkel and face mask, and he's out there with his Labradors having a bit of a paddle in the deeper water, having a bit of fun. But the epitome for me for people that are getting out and enjoying the Fremantle lifestyle. Not this one, but you can see there's a dog in the basket in the back. Unfortunately, the camera work is absolutely lousy there, shooting into the sun. No, there's a little bike park here, and I was looking at the bikes, and then I noticed that there was a lady putting her sandals on and stuff in this little bike rack area here, in her bathers, obviously been for a swim. She was about 85 years old, and that yellow bike there I think was hers. I couldn't figure out if it was an e-bike or not, but I thought, that's great. That's really something to aspire to. Getting to that age and still getting out and, exercising and maintaining your health and fitness and swimming and cycling and, getting out in the open air. What a great thing to be doing even at that age. And I guess it just shows if you're in the right kind of area with the right kind of infrastructure, that kind of thing is entirely possible. And as we also saw, if you're starting to lose your balance, you can go to a tricycle. If you're losing your strength and fitness, you can go to an e-tricycle. There's no reason for you to be stuck at home without any mobility aids around you, like, a car, because when you reach a certain age, obviously you become too old and whatever, incapacitated to drive, but you can still get around on 2 wheels or 3 wheels with your dog if you want to as well. But anyway, going back to the Continental, yeah, like I said, I'll definitely be back there to try out the gelato. They had a cherry gelato, which I just absolutely love, so I kicked myself for not trying that this morning. Bike parking's good, food's good, coffee's good. One thing I hate though is it's you go and order at the counter and it doesn't say that on the menu. I just wish they'd put that on there, so when a newbie like me shows up, it's like, oh, I need to go and order at the counter and get a number and come back and sit down. But otherwise, all good. Hopefully I'll be back in the next week or so to try gelato.